Got it.
right.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. And we're live, I guess.
We're live.
I'm surprised
Eh,
Mustache didn't join him and Scotty.
I
Mustache
know.
probably laid up, probably pushing that Lucas mill today.
Oh yeah, they were having fun today.
Probably did him in.
Yeah. I mean, especially after that drive too. Pretty much drove for 24 straight hours, and
You know, I didn't
I was.
realize how late it was last night.
Yeah, it was a late one. So we didn't get off that call until 3:30. At 3:30, I said, "All right, boys, let's call this one." It was who was it? It was Ronnie, Dirk, me, and you, and then you left and Tyler. So I think it was
And then
after you left, it was the four of us,
Don was there.
and Don. Yep, and Don was there until the end as well. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
I could
Good
have stayed, but
conversation.
I was
Good
already
night.
like, oh man, my back was killing me from sitting in that chair, and I was done.
Yeah, yeah. At the end, we did a little shop tour. Went mobile, walked around. The guys, Dirk wanted to see the shop, so I showed everybody the shop, and then Dirk did the mobile and showed us his shop. Pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Tired.
doing. Yeah.
Tired. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
that.
didn't do anything in the shop. We organized everything upstairs, made a big trash pile, and gathered a bunch of stuff to do a yard sale because there's a bunch of stuff we don't need.
Mhm.
Cleaned that whole area up there and reorganized it. So I'm getting nothing. I didn't get to get nothing done in the shop. I wanted to, but somebody else decided that I was not going to do that today.
Mm.
Huh.
So
I
I had
saw-
to organize and get everything situated back there.
Yeah, I saw that you posted a reel today and fired up the dust right. That looked nice. Way to go.
I need to find the anemometer, and I need to set it up for 4-inch and try it and see. It's got some pretty good pull. I was kind of like, is it going to do it with that 6-inch pipe? Because it's kind of getting a little too big for it. But it's got some pretty good pull right there. You can probably see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would hope it does. It what is it? 1350 or 1250 CFM?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's quite impressively quiet. Like
Nice.
I thought it was going to be loud. Pretty quiet. You just got that low hum.
Now
So-
is the CNC the only thing that's hooked up to that? Or should I say the soon to be 2 CNCs
and a floor sweep
and a floor sweep? Okay.
for now. I mean, you can run more. I think if you
Oh, yeah.
drop that, I mean, it's fine with 6-inch. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Just reduce down to 4-inch so you get that velocity going, like Matt was saying, and it'll pull. It's going to pull hard. I just want to see exactly what it is, but I can do a pull right there at that fitting, but that's really not telling me anything. We need to get it all the way down to the bottom, and then I need to get it running through the over the arm dust collection for the CNC and read it down there at the spiral tube. That'll tell me what it is.
Yep.
Once
What
it goes
is
to that
the-
spiral.
What is the input into that? Is it a 6-inch into the Cyclone?
Yes.
Or is it a 5? It's 6. Okay.
Well, it's 5-inch at the Cyclone, but then it immediately goes to 6-inch. So the
so
port
you
on the Cyclone
upsized.
is 5-inch.
Okay.
But good luck. I mean, you can get 5-inch pipe, but that's kind of like an oddball size.
They like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna really like it. So I had 6-inch on hand, so that's what I went with. And I don't think you would need to go 6-inch a long ways. I think, maybe 10, 15 foot and then reduce it down to 4-inch. And that thing will pull great. It can do a small shot, no problem. I can tell just by putting my hand right there and feeling what it's actually pulling. It pulls hard. It's going to pull hard. So I don't see it being an issue.
The video looked great.
So,
Yep.
and there was nothing to it. It's just holding the phone. And I was going to put it in as a story. And I said, you know what? Let me just run it as a reel. I hadn't put one in a while on Instagram. So why not?
Yeah.
But it's quiet. You wanted to know if it was quiet. It's quiet, Steve.
Yeah.
As quiet as I think you're going to get a dust collector to be.
It'd be interesting if you had a dB meter. Just to,
I have one on my phone. I think I can. When we get done, we'll just mess around and see what it is. It's not loud. I didn't have AirPods on when I was talking. I was talking straight to the phone. So voice isolation and all that, you were hearing the true sound of it.
Yeah, you heard yourself really good with that going on in the background.
So it wasn't. I mean, we'll see. We'll see in a minute. I turn it on and we can actually just do a DB.
Yeah, that'd
See
be
what
interesting. Yeah,
it's
What's up,
quiet.
JR?
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Not much. What's going on with you?
Pretty good. Is it coming out okay, or is it like frozen right now?
No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Because right now on my phone, I see Joey and Steve and Wackily both frozen right now. That's funny.
No, you look good. We got full video and audio from you.
Okay, cool.
So you don't have no TV playing, do you?
Nope.
I hear something playing.
The fan.
No, something's playing in the background.
Really? I got nothing going on. Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah, all good.
We'll deal with it.
We're all good.
Yeah.
Looks good for my house.
Looks good for my house. What y'all got going on?
So Joey, just so you know, 0.087.
0.087 is a setting on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to call you, right?
I know.
Yeah, he is.
12.56 divided by 144.
Yeah. You might as well be just talking French to me because I hadn't messed with that thing in so long. I'm going to have to go back through it. I think I know where it's at. Now I got to find it. My wife was giving me hell because I have all the 3D printer boxes that any 3D printer I've ever bought, and I just put them in the trash pile. And she's like, "I cannot believe you're getting rid of those."
Oh.
Wow. Parting with some boxes?
I was a big boy today.
Nice.
Got rid of everything.
Burn pile?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get I got to clean out another barn, so I think I'm just gonna call for a big dumpster and have them come unload it, and one of those construction dumpsters, and just clean everything out, get rid of a bunch of junk that I need to get rid of, and do away with it. It's easier that way because some of the dumps around here, they require you to put everything in a trash bag, and now I got to cut all those boxes up. And
that's almost like cutting.
It would be a good video. I got one of those cutter deals. Those rear.
How's it go?
I can be crying, have tears coming down me as I'm doing it. Just make it all dramatic because I'm having to cut up boxes.
Yeah, you should go do that. Right meow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right meow.
Right meow.
Right meow.
Yeah, right meow.
I didn't realize how many Christmas ornaments that lady had.
What lady?
My wife.
The wife.
That lady.
That
most
lady.
important lady in the world.
Another lady. Another lady.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's the only lady that matters.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I was like, dang, box after box after box. You name it. I was like, got a whole freaking corner of that upper. I mean, there's a lot of area up there. I know y'all can't really picture it, but there's a lot of room up there.
This is all above the loft.
Hmm.
above this apartment and
Yeah.
office. Yeah. I'm already envisioning sectioning that off, putting a wall.
Yeah.
So it makes it shorter when I have to HVAC this shop, and I can part
Oh,
that
yeah,
off
yeah.
and just leave that as cold, like just storage in there.
Yep.
Put a
Unconditioned
door,
space.
and put a wall, and then this shortens the amount of area I gotta heat and cool.
Yeah. Yep. What's up, Don? What's up, Scott?
Hey guys, welcome.
What's up,
What's up,
Mr.
Tyler?
Tyler?
Fighting with computers today.
When are
Mm.
you not fighting with computers?
No, that's mustache. That's mustache.
Today is particularly fun. Yeah, that's the word. Fun. Yeah, that's it.
So our definitions differ.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent a picture to Steve of about my server rack. I finally got my virtual appliances deployed so that I can try to get the MRP system development system rolled out so I can start doing testing with it. So
So have y'all seen the rollout by Festal? What do y'all think of the battery powered domino?
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. I think I don't personally need a battery powered domino, but I'm sure if you're an installer, it would work great. I'm still fine with the corded, but I'm more interested in the updated fence. So, not anything that my understanding is there's no retrofit from the current to the new. So you'd have to get a new corded or cordless if you want the updated fence. So
what's the difference on the new fence?
it's they've redesigned it a little bit. So if you're familiar with the DF700 and the pins that it has, it's
Okay.
that style. So
it's
they've
got
redone it.
Got 3 pins as opposed to 1.
Well, it's got 3 pins as opposed to 2 plastic flaps.
Okay.
So you can push them in or let them pop out. And they've also, my understanding is that they've changed the plate a little bit. They've made the etching for the center lines and all the lines on the plate and the base a little bit deeper, so they're easier to see, as well as the handles that they've changed the adjustments. You know how you right now you got the knob on the sides so that you can take the plate and tilt it. They've changed that with a little different knob, and my understanding is that they've there was one other thing. Oh, they changed the scale so that it's now I think both metric and imperial.
And does
You
it
get both
set-
of them. You get
and
both.
does it set
I
like
believe
the
so.
700 where the 700 you're setting your offset versus the thickness of your material?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I think they designed it just like the 700, so that might be part of the change. And I think I heard that there was when you adjusted the plate for depth, there was a certain order you kind of had to do it in. Otherwise, sometimes the plate would not go all the way down.
Yeah.
So I believe that they fixed that so that no longer happens.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, I mean that's really the only thing that I kind of saw. They still haven't announced whether or not the battery powered trim routers are coming to the US as far as I know. I have seen I guess they're a new track stop for the front and the back of the blade so that you can now line it up to a specific number. Like if you want to cut like a I don't know, I guess like an insert for something out of the middle of a board, you can now have new guides that allow you to specifically stop the saw at the blade at the front or the rear of the saw. So I've seen those floating around on the European sites. I don't know if those are coming to the US or not, but I think
I just want
that's really it. They haven't got too much so far that they've announced. I don't know if more stuff's going to come in the
I just
spring.
want the new routers. Just want the new routers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard they were coming out with a new Contoro.
That's great because I don't have one yet. I won't be jealous or upset.
Well, I mean, I thought you had to get the old one first.
Right?
No,
Yeah,
it's-
that's the
yeah.
requirement.
Yeah.
That's the requirement you need
Oh,
to is to get the first
Yeah.
one first.
you have to get somebody to sign off on the
Yep.
please. Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
I'll just buy Joey's old one. It's not even out of the box yet.
Actually, it has
Hasn't
not.
been used. Still got the seal-in freshness.
That new Festool smell.
Ah, it's great. Speaking of that, we got any ooh,
Raycon. He's in there in Raycon right now.
we're looking at Recon. There's
Yeah.
nothing on there.
I'll let for that. Huh?
There's some drills and I mean there's a nothing that's nothing
Nah.
Nothing
Oh,
excites
last-
you on there.
Last week they had a few things that were pretty decent.
I swear
Um,
I can't catch that dang energy set because I'll still buy it. Even though I
Yeah,
got one coming.
They
but
had one earlier today, I think. But
and you could have messaged the bud and said, "Hey, that energy set's up there." Just like I always try to get you to buy the router, but
I went and I checked. I got the alert from the website monitor that I use. I got the alert on the energy set, and by the time I got over there, it was already gone. So all I know is that my little script alerted me that said, "Oh, the energy set's available."
So
That's all
was
right.
that
US
one?
US
Go ahead,
Total
Joey, sorry.
Fasteners already on the ball, and as soon as they got that up the next morning and got that order, it was shipped out. Those guys are fast. Like
Yeah.
they don't mess around there.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
that-
usually
I'll-
a day or
I'll
two,
get
and
it.
you got it.
I'll get it on Monday. It's quick. Come all the way from over there. What's
What
that,
was your
JR?
question, Jr.?
What I was gonna say was the one that you put the alert on, Steve. Was that after the one that just sold? So you should have put an alert on the one before, so that way when that one sold, you would have got the other one.
Yeah, so my alert is not that sophisticated. I just have an alert that monitors the website for change.
Mhm.
So it every, I don't know, I think it's like every 15 or 20 minutes it checks and sees if anything has changed. So there are ways to monitor that are much more sophisticated, where you can run cron jobs and scripts, and you can tie it back into the back end Shopify API
Uh-huh.
and look for specific item numbers, because Festo Recon runs their website through Spotify.
Oh, okay.
And there's this, I think there's a program out there. I think it's called Recon Sniper or something like that. And you can download it through GitHub and run it locally, I think. And you just takes a little bit of technical know-how and some cron jobs and everything, and you can do it. But it really hasn't been anything that I've been interested in kind of delving
So-
into. It's not that important to me.
So have y'all seen the trim router that they're coming out with?
Yeah.
There's 3.
I've seen 3 different versions.
Is it like the MFK 700? Is it that, or is it going to be more like a traditional
No,
so there's
ahead.
there's one that's odd that has a diff. It does not accept standard bits.
That's what I was
accepts-
wondering. Are they gonna make it? Of course, they're gonna make it proprietary. They always kind of do to use their stuff, or we gonna.
There's
So
only
there's-
one version that does that.
Yeah, there's only one version, and the two others I think use standard bits. But the one that does that, it is supposed to have basically less run out because of the way that it's designed. And then the other two I think are the same or similar to the MFK. Or there's one that way. There's another one that's cordless, and then there's the new version of the MFK. I think is what it is. Is that right?
Are you looking? Is it the DFKC 500 R3 trim router? The edge router.
That is one of them.
Yeah,
Yes. That is one of them.
that looks
So
pretty
that-
nice.
The OFKC 500 is the oddball
Okay.
Correct.
that requires the special bits. But it's supposed to limit run out, I think is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. So my understanding of that is instead of a collet, it has a shaft that comes out of the bottom of the motor, and then you have a bit that slides over that shaft, and then it has a screw on the bottom of the bit that screws into the bottom of that shaft. So it just basically goes over that, and I think that one's made for specifically the like 2 or 3 special bits.
How many new vacuums did they need to come out with?
All of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, so I think what they did is they updated the controls. So originally they had the dial that was an analog dial that would turn the suction up or down. And they've replaced all of those with the same electronic controls that were in the CT MIDI and CT MIDI C, the cordless version. So now if you want to increase or decrease the suction, you tap an up or a down arrow key, and there's a digital display that kind of shows like a power meter, like a kind of what you would think of like on a cell phone for signal strength. So that's I think why they did that. And they've also come out with a handful of bundles to bundle a couple of different tools with those vacuums. So those are all different SKUs as well. Not that those vacuums are different from if you just bought the vacuum. It's just a little bit of a promotional thing to probably sell sanders along with that, or dominoes along with CTs.
Well, hell.
Yeah.
Well, hell.
What the
Did they
hell?
show a
Mhm.
price? Did they show a price on that? Like what they might retail at?
The bundles or the new DF 500?
No, I'm talking the trim router. Have you
Oh,
seen
no.
the potential
I have
price?
not. I have not. Any prices that you see now, I think, are all EU, European pricing. So
Because they're not
gonna-
even. I don't even think their pricing's up. I mean, the pricing's not even on their website right now.
right.
On the 500, the battery or the cordless one is 1,200 without the battery. It's just the plain.
Correct.
And then the
I-
new corded is like 13 something.
Yeah, and I thought I saw something with the batteries. I think it was like 15 something,
It's
1,500 and
they're
something.
getting so outrageous on stuff.
They are. Everything is getting outrageous. Not just them.
530
Everything.
on Mr. Worker, but I mean they won't ship it to here. 535 for the OFKC, so the one with the run out spindle. The MFKC 700 EB Basic is 591, and the MFKC 700 KA EB Basic is 591.48. So one has the, I guess, the angled plate, and one has the other plate, it looks like.
And those are corded or cordless.
Those are all cordless. So the MFK versus the MFK and the C indicates cordless. So all
Oh,
those are
that's right.
cordless.
Yeah.
So there's an OFK 500, which is the corded version of the new anti-runout spindle, and then there's the MFKC 700 and MFKC 700 as well. So
Well, it's not entirely too. I mean, it could be worse. It's not cheap, but it could be worse.
Yeah.
yeah, I need to figure out what the difference between the 700 KA and the 700 nothing is.
Well, if you're gonna get that, you might first you just need to get the Conturo. Then you can worry
I
about
agree with that.
Then you can
Yeah.
worry about that. You don't
Yep.
need that.
I'm sure you have a router that you can use to trim those
Yeah.
that edge banding.
I've already got an MFK 700. I can already do that.
There you
If
go.
I,
You're
if
there
I
you go.
really
a
have
quarter of the
to.
way now. You're a quarter of the
There
way.
you go.
man.
That's right. That
I get
Conturo,
confused.
while it's awesome, I have to say it is exorbitantly expensive, especially if you get the accessory kit.
Unless
what?
you're lucky son of a and you get it off a estate sale and then you leave it in the box to marinate for months and months
Still in
and
there.
months.
Still
Or
in
you're
there.
lucky enough to find one off Recon for a good price.
I
I
just
mean, even on
It's in
Recon, they're not
there.
that. I mean,
I looked at it, shut it, and then looked at it again. That's back in the middle of last year.
Yeah, a few years ago when I got mine off Recon, it was a heck of a lot cheaper.
Joey opened it up and he said, Contoro, go back to sleep.
I would have never bought that. Honestly, I'd have never bought that if I hadn't have found it that cheap. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the only reason. It's too
Yep.
hard to pass up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was an amazing deal that you got. But once you break it out and you start using it, it's gonna be awesome.
You're going to be like, why haven't I used this faster?
I
know.
haven't used it
Or
because I didn't
sooner.
have everything set up. Now that I'm getting everything set up, it's
Yeah.
going to get used because I've got some stuff to build. So
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
definitely going to come out.
Did you ever get any glue for it, or did that come with it?
Oh no, I'm set up. I got
Oh, okay.
everything. It's ready to rock and roll. It's just taking me to get my crap together and be able to build some stuff. I'm going to do a lot of the sustainer cabinet, so that's all going to need edge banding.
Yep.
There's a bunch of other stuff. I gotta do cabinets. There's a lot to still do once I get the machine set up.
No, let me know. I think I got a file for the CNC for those. Save you some time.
you can get it off. You can
Get it, Alibaba?
you can get it off AliExpress. You can get a Conturo KA65 edge bander off AliExpress for $785. Anybody want to try that?
I'm fairly certain that it's not an official product.
Write it off as a business expense, Tyler. Try it out. It's
Yeah.
research and development.
That's right.
I don't think I want to try the waste $800. It gets me now it doesn't give me a quarter of the way there. Wow, the set is very saucy right now.
Oh, they are proud of it.
What's it at now?
42 for the set.
Woo!
Woo. And all right, wait a minute. Let's define that. When you say the set, is that the Conturo plus the accessory kit
Yeah.
plus the MFK?
No.
Okay. So that's
No.
gone up.
That
Yeah.
MFK
You said
is
it's
probably
42?
What's the MFK cost?
It's like
5 or
600
6,
and
5 or 6, yeah. I mean the full set, like the full setup, everything, full money, edge bander, kit, table, MFK 6281.
yeah. Yeah, well, the table alone I think is what's the table alone?
1,200 bucks,
900?
I believe.
1200?
I think it's over
I
1,000.
forget. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh,
Because essentially it's an MFK. I mean, I'm sorry, an MFT table
yeah.
with
whole-
the adjustable insert and then all the what is it, the PEF rails and stuff, the
Sliding
uh,
rails. Yep.
slidey rails, the that whatever they
HDPE.
use for that. HDP, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, so I mean, what is your MFT table alone now? Isn't that just like
800.
Wh-
I think it's
yeah.
850. 850
Right.
now with the whole accessory. You could just buy the MFT by itself
like
for like
650?
I think it's like $100 less, 150 less.
Okay.
Yeah, the table's $1,000 by itself. 1378. Oof.
Wow.
Yeah, because they used to be, the whole set was like 750, and you could buy just the table for like six something, I believe. And then the price
Mhm.
hike came and they went up. I think it's been a while since I checked.
That is saucy. 1378 is the price of the MFT Conturo table. I will not be getting that. That's for sure. But for small stuff, man, that would be. Baby steps. Baby steps. Kit first.
One at a time. One at a time.
Yep.
But I do need it for testing, for testing syscript pods and anchor pod and everything to make sure that, everything's optimally adjusted for the Conturo.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the MFT3, which is the complete set, $849.99.
And they're charging 13 for the one with a hole in the middle.
Well, I think that metal bracket that sits the Contoro at an angle, I think if you just buy that bracket, I think that's like $200 or $300 by
No,
itself.
I don't doubt it. Yep. Don't need it.
No, I will say if you're doing a lot of small parts like drawers, like drawer faces, you kind of do need it because there's really no way to do that without a lot of waste on the Contoro.
Yeah.
Right, because it's such small, short pieces.
You can buy a lot of edge banding and a lot of glue for $1,300.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Yep.
What time did y'all get off the bourbon call last night or this morning?
I pulled the plug at 3:30 this morning.
Jesus.
I would have hung out. That well, I was only 45 minutes more, I guess. I would have hung out a little longer,
Yeah.
but I got summoned. I got summoned. Come to bed.
Yeah, it was good conversation. Good time. Good to see everybody on the call.
Good to see what Ronnie, man, he's been banging away.
Oh yeah, the amount of work he's done on that house in such a short amount of time is pretty amazing, and it's coming out great. I can't really wait to see the videos that he drops. He says he's been recording everything right along, just hasn't processed anything yet. I mean, to take all that area and drywall it, tape it, mud it, and get to basically almost paint in like a week is pretty amazing.
There's no way. I do everything else. I do the electrical. I do.
Yeah.
Drywall
is
not
fun.
Once you get to drywall, I'm like,
I'm out.
I agree. Yeah. Two things I'll never do anymore is rip down horsehair plaster and drywall.
I don't mind hanging it. Not
No
a problem.
mudding.
No
Taping and
mudding,
mailing.
no taping, no sanding.
Yeah.
I'll hang it all day long.
yeah. When I did the basement, when I finished the basement, I was like, I'll do everything. I'll do floor. I'll do everything, but I am paying somebody to come do the drywall. That's the one thing somebody's going to
Yeah.
come do.
Yep.
You know, it's amazing. You do a room of drywall and how long it takes you to do a thing of drywall, and then I paid somebody to come help me do my mom's, and they were like, just stay ahead of us. And I'm like, okay. So I'm putting in light boxes and make sure everything's, out the proper distances. And they caught me so fast. It was ridiculous. It was scary. I had all these sheets just lined up and they were just taking two at a time back. Boom, 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 zzz, zzz, zzz. That's all I'm hearing. And I look at them, they're coming down the hallway, and I'm like,
Oh
Yep.
shit! I got to
Scary
move
fast.
faster.
Yeah,
Yep.
the folks who do that every day, man, they're pretty amazing, and it's
Yeah.
so fast at that.
So when we built the house, the exterior was already done, dried and everything when we signed the contract, and the inside was still just all studs. So it let me change some things around that we wanted to change with the builder, and it also let me pull all the low voltage. And like, I was out here like every day checking, making sure everything was going okay, everything else. And the drywall guy, the delivery guy, showed up. And I have never seen somebody manhandle drywall like this so fast in my life to get it unloaded. Second floor, they're telescoping arm, bringing it in the window, and he's just zoom, zoom, zoom. And I'm like, and I was talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, I gotta get done. I gotta get to the gym." I'm like, "To the gym? What? I don't understand what you're talking about right now, sir." And then,
Jim.
yeah, they were coming like 3 days later to actually hang it. And so he told me that they would be there that morning to hang it. I'm like, okay, I need to get a few more pictures of where I put all the low voltage. I could not stay ahead of just taking pictures. Just taking pictures. The guys on the stilts in the main floor. I'm like, I'm just going to start videoing. Just walking around videoing everything and hoping to God that I get enough information so that I can find something, later on. It's ridiculous how fast they move.
Yep.
yeah. And then they're right behind that with that bazooka, mudding it.
Oh yeah, taping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here still. Which side's the tape go?
Yeah, they sucker you in because they make it look so easy until you go and try it, and then you're like, "What the hell was I thinking?"
Yeah.
I end up with mud all over the dang place, all over me, all over the floor.
Yeah.
Just doing this little part in here, it was hell. Yeah, never again.
How's your video doing there, Matt? Your video you posted the other day, YouTube.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm gonna be quite honest. The last couple ones I've done has just been stuff for my people at work, just to grab information from.
Yeah.
And I did do one for them at work. It was like, sampling concrete, and it's got 4,000 views on it. And I didn't even think that would be I just shared it to some technicians that were going into the class and wanted to make sure they knew how to sample concrete correctly. And so when I don't have time to actually give a class, I'll do a small video like that. And it's just like a PowerPoint presentation that I put verbiage to. That's it.
Yep.
It's not made to be for everybody else, I guess. But yeah, I think these ones were a slump. 143, yeah, slump, and then check plugs and Proctor, standard Proctor mold. And that was it. There's two guys going to take the aggregate base, which is Proctor's, Sieves, Atterberg's, hydrometer, stuff like that.
All I'm hearing right now is wah 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 wah.
I understand completely.
I understood slump.
Proctor, how much water a soil can take, and to get to max dry density, and then Atterberg is how plastic soils are. sieve analysis, grain size analysis of what's in soil. So
Geotech. I almost went into geotechnical. I almost did that. I thought it was very interesting.
which way did you go?
Transportation.
You know what's funny is when you go take your PE, you can get one of what was it, 5 or 6 tests?
5 or 6,
that yeah. And it doesn't matter if you were in that or not, you got that one.
No. No, I was real. We didn't have a full blown geotechnical program at Tennessee Tech, so we had a good transportation program and a good structural program, but not a good just straight environmental program, but not pure geotechnical. And I would have it was really interesting to me, especially my geotech. The one I had to take 2 classes, I think, and my geotech professor. I really enjoyed it. I guess he was from Colorado School of Mines, and it was, the dynamics of it were very interesting. So
What I find is like down here, it's got Southern Poly, which isn't Southern Poly anymore. It's KSU.
KSU, yeah.
Yeah, and then you have Georgia Tech. Those are kind of your big ones. And then Georgia Southern has another program. But when Southern Poly was there, they had like 4 classes that they did that was a hands-on. You did concrete testing, and you went through the whole thing for engineering, and then you had soils testing and asphalt testing, and they would actually take you through the actual tests that you're performing in lab for real world applications. So I always kid Georgia Tech people because everything there was theory. I said, so you know the theory of it, but you actually don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I get lots of fans that way. Since both my bosses are from Georgia Tech.
I'm speaking of Georgia Tech, my middle son didn't get early acceptance, and so next Friday night is the spring acceptance period. So we'll either be celebrating or down in the doldrums, because he was pretty upset after December. So we will cross our fingers.
What's he going for?
Aerospace is what he thinks he wants to do. So I don't know what he wants to do with that, but that's what he says he wants to do. So
Oh,
and then my youngest, when we did tour with my middle at Georgia Tech, then they have an industrial design program at Georgia Tech that I was not aware of. That I'm trying to get my youngest to be interested in, because he likes the engineering and creative side of things. So I think it would be a good fit for him to do that versus, being an arch nemesis of an architect or something crazy like that. So make things pretty and not buildable.
I'm tired today.
Did you get in a fight with Home Depot or anything? Is that why you used all your energy?
No. I think I used too much telling y'all stories last night. That's right.
Okay.
You're fired up, man.
You're fired
They get me fired up every time. It don't matter. I just get me started talking about them. I get fired up
Yep.
every time.
Did you get any word on your Onefinity Apprentice yet? Any shipping
No.
info? Or no, I haven't either. I expect next week, I hope, anyways, that I'll get some tracking for the heavy duty leg upgrade kit.
All I know is that they're sending me a care package.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
So we'll see what that entails. I think it's a banner and I don't know, maybe a shirt. I don't know what.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right, that's done.
But I'm ready to start moving stuff. Maybe tomorrow I'll depending on how I feel, start throwing those mats down. I need to clean up down here now that we're done up there. I'm gonna start cleaning and figuring out where I'm gonna start moving stuff around. I got all that hardwood. I think I'm gonna end up doing is just putting all of it right up here for now to get it out of the way. And as I need it, I'll bring it back down because it's a lot and I need it out of the way so that I can move stuff around. And then I can grab it. What, Matt? Why are you laughing?
I just remember moving those mats.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, what I'm trying to do is if I can move that hardwood, then I can move get the lathe, grab the crate and move it kind of to where it's going to be so that I can move the joiner out of the way and then I can get that garage door open again so that I can just back the truck straight up and come in with the mat straight off the truck. And
Pro
start
tip
laying.
for you.
'Cause those things are freaking heavy.
Pro tip for you. Do you have one of those handles to move around plywood sheet goods? You know, the handles that you kind of hook on and you squeeze
Like-
up and hold
Like
it.
the gator grip or the
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
I got a
Those
Grabo.
things are
You think a
big.
Grabo would create suction on that rubber?
No, too
No.
porous. No. Well, I
I
was going to
just
say if
drag
you had
'em.
one of those.
It's not.
Well,
It's gripped. It's not gonna.
Yeah,
grip.
what I was going to say is if you have one of those like gator grips to use to move sheet goods, if you put that on it, it's a great way to hold on to it to drag it because otherwise they're so flexible and they're kind of hard to hold on to. And it's easier with that gator grip handle or similar style sheet good mover to just put that on there and just drag it. It's easy to hold on to. Because, yeah, what are those, like 65 pounds a piece?
More than that, I'd say.
I don't know, but they're awkward because they're so flexible. You know,
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
are you going to use that under machines or just in the walkways?
all the way flat. I'm lining the whole shop with it. So machines are going on top of it.
So you're going to lift up the CNC that you just moved and put that on?
That CNC is still on rollers.
Ah, okay.
So I just roll it out of the way, lay it down, and then just me and the boys, we can lift it and move it into place on top of it. It's heavy, but we can muster it. And if it gets too stupid, I've got that little crane now that I can just grab it on all four corners and lift it. And
Yeah.
that crane will get it on there.
How many mats did you get?
I've got
32.
36, I think, in the truck.
Ooh. Wow.
That's a 1 ton, and that sucker squatted.
Yeah.
That's a 1 ton, and that thing is freaking squatted. And they're still sitting in there. I haven't moved them. I was going to unload them onto a pallet, and I said, why the hell am I going to do that? The truck's not going anywhere. So it's just been sitting there loaded down since last week.
Hopefully
got a lot.
hopefully it'll rebound.
But I couldn't pass it up because they were on sale. They were having a sale.
They
So
gave
I
it
was
to
just
me.
like, I bought everything they had in the store, and that they had 36 of them. I think there's 36, I believe. So I'm loaded down like Sanford and Son out there. Those guys hated me for having to load that up. They
They're heavy.
weren't happy. And so yeah, I'm gonna lay them all out and then see how many I lack, and then just go get the rest.
96 pounds, according to the website.
Yeah, that's what I thought they'd be.
Those are 6x4, 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah. 94 pounds.
So what's 94 times? I think it's 36.
3,200 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
400 pounds. Yep.
There you go.
That's a bit.
That truck could handle it.
I'm not worried about the truck.
Uh,
Tomorrow night on I think podcast, Joey. Oh,
Is Joey
Yeah.
there? He's laying on the ground.
I still got to do a little bit of foundation work up here. I'm going to lift some of it, but I mean, it's not much that I got to do. And then I got to fill in a crack that's up here in the front. But I've been waiting to move stuff out of the way so that I can get to it. That ain't going to take long. Pop a few holes in the concrete and put that foam in there and let it lift it. Then we're good. But I need to get everything back to that side. So I need to start laying mats and start laying machines down where they're going to go. Because that side's ready. I mean, there's nothing. The electricity's ran. It's hooked in. I've already covered up. I'm going to have to cover up on the side the way the panel is. I'm going to have to make like a little box to go around there just to cover where all the conduits are coming into the side of the sub panel. Because back then when I put that, I wasn't thinking correctly. And I set the panel too far back. I should have brought it out a little further and it would have been flush with the plywood basically. And I would have been golden. I could have snuck some plywood behind it. But that's not the case. So we got a couple of strips on each side that are not covered, but I'm not worried about it. Everything else is covered up and ready to go. And I got a removable panel to where I can get to all my conduits that come in that are underneath the slab. So that's what I'm going to attempt tomorrow. We'll see. And I need to grab I've got a lot of those metal storage cabinets in the other barn so that I can start kind of organizing all the crap and putting it in there and I want to get rid of that spray can holder because I want to put some metal storage deals there. Take that monstrosity down, and I don't know what I'm going to do with all that spray paint. That's all oddball stuff, colors when we did stuff back in the day.
So nothing that you could really use right now, but it, is it still good?
Yeah.
I said if it's still good, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's from 4 or 5 years ago.
What's the shelf life on that stuff?
In a shop without air conditioning.
Yeah, in Texas.
It may not be good. I would try. When I put them on there, I went through them and they were all still spraying, and yeah.
How's that, Matt?
Exactly.
So they may not be good. But I know they frown upon that when you throw those in a dumpster. So I gotta figure out how to get rid of those.
There's a collection location. I know we have them out here where you can take spray cans and gallons of paint.
To where?
So like
oh, but you're in California. That explains it. Yeah.
Like a transfer facility.
No, actually it's what is it, Don Edward Paint. They have a collection over there, and all we do is just take it back to them and they collect everything that you don't want no more.
See if your friends over at the Orange Box store take it back.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they do have a place to go.
Have a
dump all
recycle
that.
program.
This stuff's locked up. Can you give me a new one? BB
They
gun.
probably don't even make that. I mean, there's some oddball colors in there when they were painting all those roses and those metal roses and stuff. So it was just like crazy colors. I mean, I could always put them in a box and put them up top and store them, but I don't really want them in here. I need to get rid of them. They need to go bye-bye.
Pitch them. Recycle them.
Need to figure out where I can go drop them off. But yeah, I want to get rid of that deal because it's just taking up space. And I could put some of those metal storage cabinets there, and the cans of spray paint that I want to do and lacquers, I want to keep them. I could put them in there, and you know, I've got some lacquer, some thinner, and all sorts of other stuff that need to go in there. Get it cleaned up. I want to have places to put everything as I'm cleaning. That way I'm not just transferring from one area to another. It needs to go into a place so that I don't have to move it again.
You have to take it to a hazardous waste facility.
You have to.
That's what it says.
I wonder what they charge you per can. I mean, what does everybody that uses a spray can do when they're done with it? When it's empty? That's what I thought. You don't even have to answer that. I can see it in y'all's face.
I properly dispose of it.
Properly.
I take them back to the place that takes them.
We know what to do so much that we had to look it up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. How to do it? What I need to do with them? Because I need to get rid of it. Needs to go bye.
Well, there is a video that I saw, Joey, if you want to hear about it, but it's up to you.
No, not on here.
Okay.
Because there's 96 cans, I believe, on that holder,
Oh my God, no. You know what? No.
Wow.
Never mind.
and they're all full.
Oh my God.
BB gun makes them unfull.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a bonfire.
Oh, that makes a big noise. I'm here to tell you.
Not that we condone that.
Colorful bonfire.
Yeah.
Just
That's
throw
my
it in
neighbor.
there and run.
My neighbors, it was great stuff. They accidentally left the great stuff can in.
Ooh. I could not imagine that.
Yeah.
Good
I'll be
target
wearing
practice.
You
actually see if you hit it or not.
Exactly. I'll be wearing
And
a
then it's
track.
considered empty.
Exactly.
It is.
Um,
You know, the other alternative is you could just like make a thing and use it.
if it
I
was still
mean, come
good.
on, Steve. What are we gonna color? Neon green, pink. I mean, purple.
Well, if you mix it all together, I believe it becomes
Brown.
utility gray, or in Matt's case, brown.
Then I said there's going to be a color in this.
I could just use it on the dust collection pipe. Just have a colorful pipe up there.
Neon green pipe.
It would
On
be
the
a
green
talking
line.
Mm.
It would
There
really
you go.
grab it.
Each tool gets its own color.
That's right.
I like it.
Then you can say, you know, open the green line gate. Tie it all into your shop automation.
There you
Next stop.
Woo woo.
Trash can. I'll be wearing a trash bag tomorrow.
You'll be wearing a what?
Trash bag.
I'm
Oh,
not sure
you're
I
gonna
want to
be
hear this
grinding on
story.
some concrete, huh?
Oh,
Cement, concrete. Which is it?
Concrete.
Cement. Okay,
Concrete.
good answer.
mm.
Be grinding that down to get down to the rock. I got part of it
Yeah.
done, and it was a little chilly this morning to be grinding concrete. So, and by the time I got back, we did the whole house shop for meats and all that kind of stuff, once a month kind of thing. Go to Sam's Club or wherever, and I wasn't in the mood after that. So
Mm.
it'll be tomorrow.
How chilly was it?
It was only 47. 47, but it's drizzling. That was the problem. The drizzle made it kind of.
It would knock the dust down a little bit.
I was just gonna say it'd be great for the dust control.
Yeah, I got a water hose for that.
Mm.
The sander itself has a water line in it.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
God, I bet you that makes a freaking mess.
The
Oh, yeah.
slurry. Now, well, see, when I sand concrete to begin with, I don't like making that slurry when I'm trying to get down to aggregate. So I usually hit it with I'll let the dust go, and then once I start getting into my higher grits, then I start adding the water to polish it. So that's how I do it.
And that is for your Make What You Fear project,
It is.
which that is coming due at the end of March, correct?
It is.
Yeah.
Steve, you better get on it.
I was just gonna say I should probably get on that.
Yep.
Starting to
I go,
sound
hey,
like
look,
our-
tomorrow is March.
starting to sound
got-
like our podcast, buddy.
You got
Yeah.
31 days, Steve. 31 days.
Yeah.
Make what you fear, Steve. You better get on it.
Yeah.
Fear what I make.
Yeah. Fear I'm not gonna be able to complete the job.
Not with that
project.
attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
When's Mustache Roll back east? Tomorrow?
Monday.
Monday.
Monday, dark 30.
Scott
I
was
think.
on here a minute ago.
Yep.
probably
He was in the
listening.
chat.
I bet you old Mustache laid up after Scott worked him cutting that 24-foot walnut tree today.
That was a nice tree.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say
That
that
was
was a
nice
beautiful tree.
That was nice slaps.
I wonder if Matt's going to bring back maybe a bed-sized slab back with him.
Mm.
It ain't.
I
That's
asked
not
him.
dry.
I don't. No, it's not dry.
That's still
Yeah.
gotta get dried. So
I don't know that technically he can.
I'm
Oh, they're
pretty
still
Oh,
here.
he's still there. He's
Yeah.
still hanging in. I figured he'd be laid up, passed out, be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
No. He'll be passed out on that chair like Scott. Year after that. They'll both be out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some
That's
work
all.
on that
I
Lucas.
never
mill.
worked hard like that before in my life.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Those slabs look nice. I was like,
Mhm.
dang, those are pretty.
No.
I heard everything you say. My eyes might be closed, but I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Mustaches. He can hang
Now
in
we
there.
know why. Now we know why Scott's always so dang tired and pushing that Lucas mill, making those big old slabs like that all day long.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you got some content.
This chair's really
Yep.
comfortable.
Wackerly finally got his wish. He saw a little bit of that slabbing action.
Yeah. What's the update on your sawmill, Matt? Anything?
Still sitting in the box.
That's what I'm talking.
But we got the place for it. I know exactly where it's going to go. I don't want to put it out there and not have it covered. So
Yeah.
I'm going to build the pole barn first. So I'll have content for building the pole barn. I don't know if I'll have electricity in it right at the first, but I do have another telephone or another power pole put in right there. So I probably can just run power, have them hook it up, and within a very short period of time, bury me a conduit over there and put a panel in. Won't be nothing. So
Nice.
Speaking of electricity, get ready to pay for some wire.
Well, I already, I had the 200 amp service that I had set up for here. I was going to pull over to my shop and piggy bank into what I had here until we figured out that I ain't got enough space. So, I had already bought the wire. It's still sitting in my shop.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I have.
I mean, how much you gonna run? I mean, what size wire are you planning on running over there? You just
2-aught. It's 2-aught.
Oh, you're planning on running a lot of power over there.
Yeah.
I figured you just light switch and maybe a couple of plugs.
No. If I run it over there, it's going to be a panel. I'll probably run maybe 100 amp, 200 amp service. So because
Well, in that case, might as well you're going to come with a whole new service, or you're going to come off the shop panel. Oh, new service.
Whole new service. Yeah. Yeah. That way I can dedicate it, and then it's done. I actually thought about going to that shop with 3-phase. Because if I go over to a 3-phase, there's a lot of equipment around me for sale for 3-phase. Cheap.
What's that going to cost though? What's that going to step up that transformer to be able to do that? Because 3-phase isn't
correct.
Easy.
I already have the transformer that's out there right now from my house is a 400 amp. Well, it's actually bigger than that, but it's enough to handle me for 400 amps. So I just got to tell them what I need. There's a dedicated pole that comes to it already, and just have them set that up. But to set the service up is free. To for a new customer, service is free. Where if I were to add on to what I have, would be a super big charge. But that was my thought, is being able to get a planer or something like that if I was doing slab, or being able to do flattening, or if I wanted to do tongue and groove, whatever I wanted to do.
So let me ask you this,
okay?
Because I've never asked this question and I don't know. When you bring in 3-phase, are you still able to run single phase just by the way you connect it, or do you have to get a separate?
There's a way to do single phase off from it. Yes.
I've never looked into that to see how that works. Because like if you're able to step that down.
So it's not 230. It's I have to look up the numbers and all that kind of stuff, but there's a way, yes. But going back from single phase to 3-phase is a no.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know that, but I'm just wondering if you bring a 3-phase service in there, let's be honest, not everything you're going to be running in there is going to be 3-phase. You're going to have some single. You're going to have there's going to be a lot more smaller stuff that you'll run that you'll need single phase. I'm curious if that's a possibility to do with that same service.
3-phase to single phase transformer enable operating 230 and 110 volt single phase loads, machinery, residential, commercial from a 3-phase supply. Commonly using an open delta V connection or Scott T connections to balance the load.
So there is a way.
Yep.
It's a small inverter, and what I would do, my thought process would be just to do that inverter from a 3-phase panel to a single phase panel, and now I have a single phase panel for what I'm running single phase, and then 3-phase. Because the only thing I'm running
here, I'm just saying, I don't know what it is in Georgia, but I know down here they charge you for that 3-phase, especially if they got to build it out there, because most, like out here, I don't believe it's capable of it. They can get it here, but it's going to cost. It's not free, because they've got to step up everything and make it capable to handle that load. I mean, most of the time, you could get a phase converter for, if it's going to cost you thousands of dollars, you can get a phase converter. I've looked into them, some that are
from single phase to 3-phase.
Yeah, and they're like a couple of grand. And you can get you a pretty decent stout phase converter to step it up. There's a company, it's a whole panel in the setup. It's pretty simple. I've looked into it because there's a guy on YouTube that runs phase converter from that company, and it all depends on how many machines, but like he has everything. he's able to run everything at one time if he needs to. Now,
Mhm.
you're a single shop or a single person, so you may not need to get that crazy. So you could, it all depends on the demand, but I know they're fairly reasonable because I know down here 3-phase, it's going to cost you some jack to get it. It's not free. It's nothing. You're going to pay for it, especially if the facilities can't sustain it. They got to build it. Hell, they don't even put you, when you build a brand new home, now it used to be free. They don't. They charge you for construction now. And then you'll get a portion of that money back after you've been there and paid your bill on time, et cetera, et cetera. You'll get some of that money back. But we're talking a couple of years or so before you start seeing any of that. And it isn't cheap, especially if they start planting poles and getting it down into your place. I mean, I've heard some, people that live out in the country that building new homes, get quotes $20,000-$30,000 just to get power down into their place. So I don't know. I mean, again, that's here. Y'all are different.
Well, what do you say?
Yeah, let's put a
Put a
bow
pin in
on
it?
this. But yeah, we'll be on here tomorrow. We got a pretty good topic, I think, to discuss.
What's tomorrow's topic, Joe?
Tomorrow's topic is buy once, cry once. It's coming from Mr. Prusa, Mr. Victor. You want to know if you're going to upgrade a tool, which tool would you do it? And is it a buy once, cry once when you do that upgrade? So you just go for the gusto or be conservative? I think that's going to go all over the place. I think it'd be a pretty good discussion.
Absolutely.
A lot of difference of opinions in that. But, kind of goes along with that Conturo. But anyhow, we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Have a good night.
Bye bye.